Passive income, the lost art of making money while you sleep, and even though it may sound too good to be true, every guru on social media will tell you 7 to 10 ways of how they are doing it and making millions every year. But don't feel short of yourself because there is little to no truth in those videos. And that's why I will explain why passive income is a billion-dollar lie. Those of you who haven't ventured into the wormhole of finance on YouTube, you might be wondering what exactly is passive income. Well, passive income is simply the type of income where someone is able to earn money with minimal effort. Investopedia also calls it unearned income. And I think that term is more appropriate because passive income is just the opposite of active income. So unlike making money from a job or a business, in this passive income dream, you're making money without breaking a sweat. But obviously, with the social media culture in today's world, that definition has been exaggerated multiple times. And today, in the best case scenario, it is portrayed as the source of income which will get you your dream car with that millionaire lifestyle, sipping pina coladas wherever you want, whenever you want. And to be honest, there's a tiny hint of truth in that statement. The only aspect of this so-called passive income I can agree with is that in the long term, it could free up some time for your activities other than just working all the time. I only say long term as the whole point of a strategy being long term means that your plan had to have taken time and effort, which is exactly the opposite of it being passive. Throughout the years, there have been countless sources of income which fall under this passive income bucket, and each of them can have their own benefits or nightmares. For example, one of the most talked about passive income sources you might have heard in the past decade is YouTube. Yes, that exact same website where you're watching this video. The pro to this income source is that once you have been doing YouTube for long enough, a creator tends to have a catalog of videos which will potentially keep them earning some money for a lot longer than just working 9 to 5. On a day job, the clock hits 5 p.m. and your earning time for that day has passed. But on YouTube, you can make money while sleeping, in the sense that someone can watch your content while you're doing something else. But that doesn't really make it passive, because the lie in this source of income is the effort it takes to make and maintain that catalog of videos. And it doesn't just have to be videos. You can basically replace videos with any digital product and you will have the same outcome. Yes, in theory, once you have made that piece of content and started to make money on it, that's your work done, but you as a creator still need to keep putting effort in driving traffic to your base catalog of content. And in YouTube, that is done by posting new content consistently. So with the amount of time spent on research, scripting, editing, and so on, I can confidently say that this is hardly passive. And not only it's not passive, but in the grand scheme of things, YouTube is actually a lot worse than an active income source like a job. In a job, you can start your workday, and as long as you've worked by putting your time and effort in, you're guaranteed to get paid a certain wage. But on YouTube, creators can put months and even years of efforts in making videos without earning a single penny, as it takes a lot of time to meet those basic requirements to even be eligible to make money on YouTube. Even after that, based on your location, overall views, and the type of content you make on YouTube, your income from it could vary drastically. As a result, 88% of YouTubers don't even make $50 a month on this so-called gold mine of passive income. YouTube is still a bit niche, as more than half of the population who have access to the internet don't even watch YouTube. So let's look into some sources which are a bit more mainstream, like real estate. Real estate passive income and get-rich-quick schemes have existed for generations now. And the current version of that is just the same stuff but a lot more hyped up and aggressively marketed, which makes you feel like a loser if you don't have 15 houses by the time you're 20. Because these ads are designed to toy with your fear of missing out by showing someone become extremely successful at a young age. But the thought of buying a bunch of houses and just sitting and collecting rent is exactly that, just a thought. The truth being that, yes, you are only doing one revenue transaction a month, that being the rent you received, but there are endless things which can and do go sideways when you own a property. And as a landlord sitting on a Caribbean island, it's kinda impossible to fix everything from a broken toilet to leak in the roof. But you could argue that an owner can just hire out professionals to do the job. Or even better, get a property manager to hire and manage these professionals. But at that point, you're not only increasing your cost, but also as an owner, it's still on you to manage the property manager, which doesn't really sound passive, does it? Other way to look at any source being passive is the initial capital required to make that income. So in real estate, the initial barrier of entry is a lot higher than other sources, as the median home price in US last year rose to just over $440,000. With the national average salary being just over $60,000, it will take you more than 7 years to save up for a house which is supposed to make you passive income. Or if you want to quicken up that process a bit, you can borrow the money, which in today's high interest market will hardly leave you with anything in your pocket at the end of the month. So the initial need of capital to start an income stream, in my mind, makes it as far from passive as possible. Because in order to get that $440,000 to buy the median home, you would have had to spend time and effort to make that money in the first place. And only then the other problems of managing the property starts. But by far one of the most marketed source of passive income is to do with making money online. From dropshipping to affiliate marketing, you can find endless amount of people promoting the lifestyle of millionaires while living as digital nomads by making money online. And if you really put any thought into these various make money online sources, you will soon realize that they don't really sound passive at all. Dropshipping in general might seem like an easy enough key to success, as with the countless options to start your own dropshipping store, which are available to everyone nowadays, I bet you can start one with as little as a couple of $100 and a day or two's work. But if I've learned anything from the god of dropshipping on YouTube, is that dropshipping is not as easy as you think. As a store owner, you have to deal with every aspect of the business, no matter how much you try to outsource it. From website design to order processing, fulfillment errors, returns, marketing, and a bunch more. Everything needs to be done and kept up with actively in order to sustain that business. And even if you do so, there is no guarantee on you getting any return on your time, because at the end, you need to do all the work just to not end up like the 90% of the other stores which fail in the first couple of months. So the other sources like affiliate marketing needs continuous effort to drive traffic to your affiliate link. Retail arbitrage needs money and time to research and buy the correct products to sell online. Amazon FBA also needs the same time and effort and capital, much like that dropshipping store, and the list goes on and on. Let's talk about the scale of this lie. The two popular platforms for online courses have just over 2,700 courses teaching how to make passive income. But if you go a bit deeper and look into courses on each individual so-called passive income streams, the numbers are in tens of thousands. And the shocking thing is that people who count for majority of the sales in this industry are the people who have built their brand around this quick passive income streams. And those people run their own websites and businesses, making hundreds of millions every year from selling these courses. So when you look into the culture of making money with zero effort, you will realize that this is happening at the global scale, with people pushing every sort of courses, classes to every group of the population, be it online or in-person programs. That leaves no doubt in my mind that firstly, this is an industry, not just a trend online, and it makes at least $1 billion a year, if not a lot more, which would indicate that the best passive income stream is actually to sell those courses on how to make multiple streams of passive income. It's really easy to buy into this dream, as who doesn't want to live this lifestyle, especially with the modern ways of putting ads in front of our eyes, which are engineered to get us engaged and involved in things as quickly as possible. Now, I'm not saying that every person that is involved in this industry or even mentions the word passive income is a liar or a scammer. It's the industry and the culture as a whole which makes us think that all of this success is passive, and that's the lie. Yes, there is a chance that you can make some money from buying these courses and trying out your luck with passive income, but do not buy into the lie of it being passive at all, because there is no secret to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. Comment below on what are your thoughts on this industry. Thanks for watching and consider subscribing.